Brilliant. So Danny Flexen for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Maxi Hughes. Coming off a brilliant upset victory over JONO CARROLL that I was fortunate enough to watch on TV. Really enjoyed it. Obviously not as much as you. Has it worn off yet, or are you still kind of elated by getting the win? Not just winning, but actually getting the decision as well.
Yeah, I'm still elated. I'm just currently at work. But yeah, as I'm busy cracking in with work, it's nice just keep thinking, I might be at work now and there's nobody here, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I'm coming off a big win here, so just enjoying it, yeah, really enjoying it, enjoying all the tension and everything. Yeah, it's all going really good.
You've been on the wrong end of close decisions before. Are there any that spring to mind where you think you won more clearly than you did against JONO CARROLL?
Perhaps the first Martin J. Ward fight in London. Even though there were controversial knockdowns, and I thought I had that one in the bag, but probably not as clear as the JONO CARROLL win last week. No, I think like straight away there were no doubt in my mind that I'd won. I didn't feel like I barely took a shot. I blocked everything and evaded. But yeah, I feel like that were a real clear win, and I thought there's no doubt that I've won this.
So it was never in the back of your mind that they might try and take it away from you, given what's happened in the past?
Yeah, that was definitely in the back of my mind. As soon as final bell went, and I went back to my corner, I thought I've done enough to win this. I feel confident enough that I've won it, but then I had to keep trying to get reassurance from Sean and the other two cornermen. I was like, do you think I've won? Do you think I've got this? And they were confident saying yeah, but then I glanced out at ring and the three judges, I could see them, and they were just passing the scores up to the MC. But I was just thinking, why are they taking so long? This has took longer than the previous two fights with judges. I thought, I just hope they don't take this one from me, because so I did have that bit of anxiousness, thinking they could take this, but I thought I hope they don't, because I feel like I've really got this one.
And did JONO say much to you, either when the fight ended before the decision was announced or after the decision was announced?
Nothing more than just like, well done, good fight. As normal. It didn't, there were no other talk. It was just respectful, and it were like half and half. He were half gracious in defeat, and then I think he's just struggling to accept that he lost. He's said a couple of excuses. Which I know how it feels to lose when you think when you don't, it's not nice losing, but you just got to take it on chin and get on with it. It's now when you see how strong a fighter is on the comeback. But yeah, he didn't say nothing, and I saw him back at the hotel just before I left. I shook his hand and
that must be a bit awkward.
He congratulated me. It is, yeah. I mean, what are you supposed to say? I saw him afterwards, and we weren't going to go back to the hotel because we were so close to home. Me and Sean set off to go home, but Josh had all lads round at his house to watch it, and they were that buzzing for me. Soon as after the decision, they jumped in car and drove straight to the hotel. They phoned us and says, "Where are you?" Says, right, we're going home. And he says, oh no, we're only 10 minutes from the hotel, we've come to see you. So he says, all right, well, we'll call the hotel. And then, so I saw John, I said bye to Jono at the venue, and shook his hand, and all best, see you again. And then bumped into again in the hotel, and had to say it all again.
Oh, God. He's obviously a former world title challenger, coming off a really good win of his own against Scott Quigg. So defeating him, where does that put you now?
I'm just waiting to hear back. My manager Steffi Bull and my trainer Sean. They're going to be in talks with MTK because I did sign a contract for the fight, which there was an option in there that they could promote my next fight. But we're hoping to, get a bit more, get some sort of deal, hopefully. So it's just a matter of waiting to see where that leads.
What would you like? What belts would you like to challenge for? Or what fights would you like to have? You must have an idea of who you like to go against.
Anyone, whoever's going to pay me the most money, to be honest. At this stage in my career now, it'd be nice to finish with a few quid. Any domestic belts would be nice. I do fancy myself against the European Francisco Patera, is it? I'm not sure if he's vacated because I know he's had a couple of defences. I don't know if he's now looking at international towards a world title. But if he has still got it or whatever, I fancy my chances there. I know it's still COVID and the restrictions on travel, but I would be happy to go to Belgium and fight that. But
I think
whatever
because
comes
they were
my way.
talking about him fighting James Tennyson with the European on the line. And I think they said he's vacated, so Tennyson would have to fight someone else. But how about that as a fight? Tennyson, he's kind of on the up and up at lightweight. Is that one you'd fancy?
Not after his last performance.
I think you'd get out of the way of a few more of the shots, to be fair.
Yeah, I get
no disrespect to Gavin Gwynn.
I get on a lot with Tennyson and his trainer Tony and his manager Mark Dunlop. So I don't know if James is vacating and moving straight on. I'm not sure what their plans are, but I'm not too bothered who it is. As just as long as big fights come my way and keep me motivated, because that's at this stage in my career, that's what I need. Like just them big names. Like I did accept a fight to go to Russia just before Carroll fight against I can't pronounce his name. I forgot his name, to be honest. But you're only a 10-0 kid because I didn't know when I would get another big fight. So I thought I'll just accept that. And then a couple of days later, JONO CARROLL got offered, and obviously he's like you say, he's coming off a big win against Scott Quigg. He's got some momentum. He's fought for a world title. So this is what I want. This is what's going to get me fired up. So I took that, and it's fights like that. I think now going forward is what I'll need, which will bring the best out of me.
You've always mixed in and around top domestic class, but against Carroll, you look the best you ever have. Certainly, in my opinion, I've seen at least half of your fights, I would think, since you've been on TV. What is the secret behind that? Why have you improved so much in the last few years, do you think?
I think because I've still got the hunger, the desire, and just willing to learn. And I think because look after myself, obviously in and out of the gym, pretty much keep training and just work hard and train hard. And I haven't been battered. The losses that I've had, I've pushed it all the way, and I've not been really outclassed or beat up. So I'd say my body's a young 30-year-old. So yeah, I still keep improving. I think that's why the hunger's still there. I'm going in the gym. I'm mixing with top kids, sparring. Like my sparring was over at Jamie Moore's gym with Jack Cattrall, Mark Leach, and I did a couple of rounds with Akib Fouiz, who was just signed with Matchroom. So and obviously I train alongside Josh Warrington, got young Reece Mould in gym. So I'm in good company, which only drives you on more. So I think that's why, maybe it's that's keeping me improving and just keep getting better.
You said you're at work now. What is it you do, and when was your first day back?
First day was yesterday, painting and decorating on new build housing sites. I suppose I probably could have had some time off, but I see, because my wife, she's the main provider at our household, so I see it as a healthy competition just to see who can bring most money in back to the house. But yeah, it's just I've got a good job. I work for my uncle's company. My uncle's been good for me throughout my career, taking time off here and there, and when I've needed to go to sparring, I'll be finishing early and leaving to go and do that. So it's only right that I come and I work hard. And as well, I was feeling pretty fresh, to be honest. So, like, I didn't take too many punches in the fight. I just had a little bit of a rest. I had Thursday, Friday off. So
well, you're
come
unmarked.
Monday, I was feeling fresh. Yeah, nothing.
Apart from the pain.
No, on me a couple. A couple of little bruises, but no more than I get during sparring. So I was fresh, so I'll come straight back to work.
And have you got kids? Are you a family man?
Yeah, we've got a daughter, 2-year-old. Possibly looking at extending the family, having one or two more. Love the family life, especially the downtime you get after a fight. That's always nice. You always appreciate it more when I've been training and I don't get to see my family a lot, because I'm training, and when I get home, I just want to rest. So it's nice, definitely nice after a fight to spend some quality time with them.
Well, it's great to speak to you. I'm really glad the buzz hasn't worn off quite yet. Maybe a few more days of work, and then we'll see. But it's great stuff.
Weekend.
And as soon as your next move's announced, we'll catch up again. You can tell us all about it.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for your time.
All right. Cheers, Maxi. Take care.
Thanks. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.